Assalamualaikum. Welcome to ILAM Research Webinar Series 2021. ILAM Research Webinar Series is a platform for ILAM to share the finding of the research conducted by ILAM under the Education and Research Committee. I am Dr. Jas Asikin. Today, we will be sharing another research findings conducted by one of the researchers on behalf of ILAM. For your information, ILAM have launched 3 areas of research in 2021. Research number 1 was intended to study on post-COVID-19 public park design consideration in relation to public health and safety. Number 2, the study on the evaluation of the cost implication on public park maintenance. And number 3 was the study to gauge the gap between landscape maintenance practice and facility management practice for public park. Today, we will be sharing the research finding from the research conducted by Assistant Professor Dr. Suriati Haji Ahmad and co-research by Assistant Professor LAR Dr. Zulkifli Haji Ayub from UiTM on the topic of evaluation of the cost implication on public park maintenance. While the researcher presenting, I would like to invite all viewers to share your views, suggestions, and also engage with the Q&A session with the researcher through the comment box below. With that, I would like to invite Dr. Suriati to share her research findings from her study on evaluation of the cost implication on public park maintenance. Welcome, Dr. Suriati.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera to everyone. My name is Dr. Suriati binti Ahmad from UiTM Perak branch. It is an honor for me to be here with you today and to present my research output, a grant funded by ILAM with title Evaluation of the Cost Implication on Public Park Maintenance. So before we begin with further discussion on today's topic, allow me to brief an overview of the presentation outline for today. Firstly, we will look into the introductions that cover on the background of research, statement of issues and research question, as well as aim, objectives, and scope of the research. Next, we will look into the literature reviews that are drawn into the Malaysian context of urban park, looking into the user satisfactions and cost-effective maintenance. And upon establishing the literature review, the next stage is to somehow highlight on the research methodology imposed for this study. So with the establishment of research methodology, further we will look into highlights of the findings that emphasis on the expert validation on the criteria of sustainable landscape maintenance, as well as the analysis of landscape maintenance toward cost implication. And upon completing discussion of this finding, we will further look into the conclusion and recommendation based on the study, as well as wrapping up for today's presentation is highlighting on the acknowledgement. So now we further look into the research background. Landscape maintenance is often being called as the groundskeeping. It is an art of keeping the landscape healthy, clean, safe, as well as attractive when we speak or we talk about parks or garden. So maintaining a landscape landscape itself refer to process to resist deterioration. It means that keeping the landscape in good condition, in good condition. So therefore, Parker and Bryan 1989 stresses that any area of amenity land may be managed to screening or shelter, nature conservation, horticulture excellent, botanical variety, further highlighted that the more natural or the more informal the layout of the landscape, the lower the cost of landscape maintenance operation. So therefore, considering the importance of public parks to the community and how this link, critical link to landscape maintenance, all right, therefore a need for a cost efficiency study that can set forth a strategy that best work to mitigate this issue. Now moving on to the statement of issue, okay. As we know, in Malaysia, thousands and even millions of ringgit have been spent yearly by our local authorities to maintain our public parks. Also been highlighted in the STARS 2015, okay, that public park is in need of maintenance because several neighborhood parks that have been built with excellent facilities for the public are being unkept and deteriorating into despair. So a vast amount of money has been spent on developing these parks and including the facilities like jogging track, we have seating, gazebos, and other facilities, okay. But it is regrettable to see that the park go to waste because of neglect and poor maintenance. So my question is that are all these issues further connect to maintenance cost implication factor? So this research sought to evaluate the cost efficiency for Malaysian public park maintenance and further recommend the sustainable and cost-effective public park maintenance practice in Malaysia. Moving on to the research question, the research question. So the research revolves around one key important research question that highlights on how to effectively maintain urban public park in Malaysia. Drawing from this main research question, two subsidiary research questions were developed that highlights on what are the attributes and parameters in urban park maintenance and how does these attribute and parameters impact the maintenance cost. So this will focus on how local authorities and the landscape maintenance operator perform related maintenance works with less expenditure, human resources and time. Okay, for aim and objectives of the study, the main focus or the main aims is to evaluate the cost implication on the Malaysian public park. And upon establishing this aim, three objectives have been drawn to assist or to attain the highlighted objective. The first objective focus on to analyze the existing public park landscape maintenance practice in Malaysia. Number two, to analyze the cost implication on public park maintenance practice in Malaysia. And the third objective highlight to propose and recommend the sustainable and cost-effective public park maintenance practice in Malaysia. Upon establishing the aims and objective, the scope of this research is limited to the study of the urban park and similar classification in relation to effective landscape maintenance. Okay, this proposal and suggestion are in its generality due to short durations of the study. Now, we move on to the literature review. So, looking into the urban park in Malaysia context, the Malaysian government is fully aware of the importance of greeneries, urban parks, and the importance of landscape. Okay, in that able to accommodate to the national development. Okay, so for this research, we define urban park as demarcated open space, commonly defined by local authorities as park, with large area of vegetation and water, and commonly reserved for public use. Jabatan Landscape Negara or JLN has intensified their effort and formulated strategies to achieve the beautiful garden nation, and these include First, driving the nation towards a higher economy, a higher income economy. Okay, so the second strategy is to focus and in ensuring holistic and sustainable development. The third is to focus on the well-being of the citizen. Okay, so this one, by providing adequate landscape spaces, for recreation and social interaction, among Malaysian social multicultural society lah. So the National Landscape Department, and the Institute of Landscape Architect Malaysia (ILAM) work collectively, to materialize the government aspiration in building the Malaysian beautiful garden nation. And ever since, many urban parks and gardens, have been developed throughout the nation. Okay, that we can see this, throughout the nation, especially in Malaysia major cities, to increase urban residents' quality of life and beautify the nation. Now, moving on to the urban park, highlighting on the cost-effective maintenance. The current landscape practice, and the SOP, the standard operational procedure, in park maintenance may no longer be efficient as it requires a great extent of maintenance. Okay, this is by Ibrahim, 2016. So the high maintenance cost, trigger financial burden, definitely to the state and federal governments, with smaller municipalities badly affected, due to their limited maintenance budget. So as a result, okay, proper and scheduled maintenance operation are often neglected and left out. So these, cause significant decline in existing park quality. So the rectification of rundown and poorly maintained park has proven to be more complex and costly. This is by Rosita Ibrahim et al. 2020. And in addition to the national economic slowdown, due to what we are facing now, the current pandemic, okay, budget for the landscape maintenance will continue to shrink. So therefore, there is an imperative need for a paradigm shift to engage in more sustainable and effective landscape maintenance, okay, specifically at our urban parks and other public green or open spaces in general. So now we are looking into the classification of themes, derived from the literature review. So from the established literature investigation, okay, the identified themes in the progressions of the maintenance procedure include the first one, initial planning and design. Okay, so during this stage, all planning, and all design ideas, concept, and solution are compiled and committed, to apply sustainable and effective maintenance that could evade high maintenance costs. Okay, so the second procedure highlight on the construction and implementation phase, whereby during this stage, the programming, okay, scheduling, and construction progress, are committed to the quality control, okay, operation to avoid or minimizing site damage, and recommendation, and engagement of upcycling, site waste, okay, the site waste. Okay, so the third procedure highlight on the schedule maintenance period, which is the most complicated, the most complicated at this point, So during this stage, it should outline the practical, ecological, even the aesthetic objectives for a specific landscape, okay, for a specific maintenance landscape. So the plan, describe the specific practices, okay, including tools, including the materials, and the product, for use to implement the landscape management and maintenance plan, along with, a schedule that cover daily activities, that cover weekly, monthly, or even yearly, maintenance practice. So considering, the identified themes, therefore, from this literature search, 10 parameters, or attributes have been outlined that best describe the scope focus of these three major themes highlighted. And these include the first one, plant strategically, followed by fertilize organically, followed by soil and composting. Number 4, water efficiency. Number 5, pruning and shearing strategically. 6, pests and weed control. 7, looking into sustainable hardscape material, because while doing this maintenance, we're not just focusing for the softscape only, but hardscape also plays a vital important role. Okay, so now for the seventh team, the team, for the team, we also highlight on the sustainable hardscape material, and then criteria or the parameters 8, highlighting on the minimizing fuel consumption. And then we have a sustainable also drainage system and sustainable tools and equipment. Okay, so upon considering and upon establishment of these parameter, all the 10 parameters, further research design was developed to best assist in data collection procedure. Now we are looking into the research method imposed for this study. Okay, so this study apply mixed method research, applying the explanatory sequential design adopted from Creswell and Plano Club prototype. 2 phases of data collection involved. So phase 1 data collection involving quantitative data collection. Okay, involving this quantitative data collection for pilot study involving 15 expert respondents of very professional background within Malaysian landscape industry. So upon establishing the first phase data collection, that we call it as the expert validation, upon completing analyzing data of what we obtained from phase 1, so phase 1 results able to assist us in creating or developing the next approach, methods for the second phase data collection. So for phase 2, data collection, it involves qualitative approach whereby semi-structured interview were used for phase 2 data collection and analysis. So for this phase, for this second phase data collection, it involved 10 experts, again of various professional background within the Malaysian landscape industry. Some of them are from the academics, some of them are landscape contractors, some of them are developers, and some of them are landscape consultants. So contributing ideas to formulate the best result, achieving the best results that able to somehow generate the final findings, the findings of the study drawn into effective maintenance and cost efficiency. So now moving on to the first phase, first phase results, data collections and analysis that highlights on the expert validation, on the criteria of sustainable landscape maintenance. So on the screen, as what you can see, 50 respondents involved in this pilot study for expert validation process, phase 1 data collection. Okay, so to tap expert understanding and familiarities as well as their experience related to the 10 parameters built or established during the literature review exercise. So we use Likert scale of 1 to 10 points for this questionnaire survey. We use Likert scale of 1 to 10 points for this questionnaire survey. So the larger the number, it represents the stronger that they agreed to the statement highlighted. Okay, so again, the professional, the respondents' background, are from landscape contractors. Some of them are landscape consultant. Some of them work for the local authorities and government sectors and academics. So there's a range of findings there. Okay, so the findings of phase 1 analysis highlights the relevancy, highlights the relevancy of the outline design criteria or attributes, established, since majority of the expert have validated and confirmed, that these criteria are significant for landscape maintenance checklists that comprehend, the present green and sustainable approaches. So percentage of consensus of agreement, POCOA, applied for phase 1 analysis, and the cut-off point, percentage for this analysis is 80%. And significantly, the POCOA analysis has demonstrated that the findings of phase 1 result indicated 91% of validity. Okay, so exceeding the cut-off point percentage, the expert validated the criteria developed under 10 major themes, and this result established as the domain checklist included in the semi-structured interview for the second phase data collection and analysis. Okay, so upon this validity, okay, we move on to second phase data analysis, that highlights on the landscape maintenance towards cost implication. Okay, from the expert review, and to establish in-depth discussion, related to effective landscape maintenance operation, the expert will ask, to answer a statement that highlighted park without maintenance is a waste. Okay, so significantly, all experts agreed, with the statement because from their perspective, the landscape is very dynamic. Okay, since it involves living entity, that needs to be maintained, in order for it to survive and to sustain. So it is such a waste, expert mentioned, if the investment landscape is not adequately maintained, since the client has spent quite a significant amount, of money for park development at the first place. Okay, so towards the end, it is not in proper order. So such a waste, on that. So another expert, highlighted that park and maintenance is very synonym and inseparable, since beautiful landscape portrayed as a landmark, okay, given a significant image and identity to replace. Okay, examples were given like Putrajaya. Okay, so this is very significant. Okay, however, suppose, okay, the maintenance, okay, is no longer intact. Okay, in that case, visitor will occasionally decline. Okay, will occasionally decline due to some perceptions that poor maintenance, may cause hazard or offer risk to them, especially to their kids. Okay, so expert further accentuated that from the soft landscape point of view, if the trees are not well maintained, it will incur a higher cost for maintenance in the future run. Okay, so from these points, it is coherent that periodic maintenance is very important in ensuring that all parks can sustain their function and aesthetic appearance. Thus, we can see that it able to eliminate the unnecessary spending, for that maintenance. So now moving on, looking into the key component, and systematic planning in park maintenance. Okay, the results, the result based on analysis has demonstrated that the expert, agreed that the component and procedures of systematic planning should not be detachable, should not be detachable from the cycle of park development. So it means that, the findings suggested that the key component, on an appropriate procedure and systematic planning in park maintenance should include, the landscape planning and design development phase, implementation phase, the stage of the construction, okay, of the landscape construction, and then the third one is on the operational maintenance phase, whereby highlights on the regular maintenance is the core basis of this component that able to mark up for good planning, for park maintenance. Experts also highlighted, that good landscape maintenance, should begin as early, as landscape planning and design development stage. Okay, landscape design, should consider the sustainability of their constructed landscape. Okay, comprehending maintenance, okay, as part of the critical component critical component during landscape design planning. Okay, this to ensure that their practical design can facilitate, okay, the maintenance period later. This is very important. Yeah, this is very important. Okay, next. Okay, so as part of the systematic planning itself, yeah, experts have also concluded that a critical component, yeah, during the maintenance period should include first, yeah, knowledge and competency of the workforce involved during the maintenance period. Yeah, this one is keep on being repeated again and again and again by majority of the experts. Yeah, knowledge and competency. It seems that this is very important. The second one is the selections of maintenance contractor. Yeah, adequate experience. Yeah, based on the scope of work, not just scope of work, but scope of given area. Yeah, should be the main criteria for contractor selection before tender being awarded. The third one is the maintenance team. Yeah, the workforce itself is important. Yeah, this is able to somehow link back with the first one. Yeah, with the first highlight on knowledge and competency, whereby the workforce with knowledge able to somehow assist and expedite the work for maintenance. Yeah, doing the right thing and save cost, save time. Yeah. The fourth one is the checklist, okay, and working schedule, which include short-term, medium-term, and long-term, yeah, maintenance activities. Final one is the adequate tools and equipment. Okay, these, yeah, to include machineries for maintenance. Yeah. Now, we look upon the effective operation and maintenance to cost efficiency. Okay, expert highlighted, yeah, that cost saving, yeah, is not a short-term attempt, okay, but a long-term effort that should be initiated from as early as landscape planning stage. Okay, this is very important. Okay, not just overlooking or directly looking into the maintenance phase purposes, but it is a long-term effort, yeah, that somehow looking into the maintenance output from the very beginning, yeah, the landscape planning and design stage. So expert also suggested, yeah, that effective maintenance that is associated to cost efficiency can be obtained by the first, yeah, getting a reliable maintenance contractor. This is very important, yeah, because engaging a reliable maintenance contractor with knowledge and background, yeah, knowledge and background in landscape maintenance is important, as it is able to ensure that all maintenance cycle can be strategically achieved, can be strategically accomplished, okay, and final towards the end, it able to attain, yeah, good maintenance practices. Okay, the second highlights by the expert is detailed scope of work for landscape maintenance contract. Yeah, because the landscape is dynamic. Yeah, again, it's dynamic. So 1 year maintenance period is insufficient. Yeah, why? Because we still unable to somehow see the full bloom of plant growth. Yeah, within 1 year. Yeah, because it takes sometimes a longer period. Okay, so therefore, 2 years or 3 years of maintenance contract will offer a better maintenance opportunity, whereby investment, yeah, in modern technology and tools, yeah, for maintenance can enhance, okay, the quality of maintenance operation. Okay, for instance, yeah, Putrajaya, okay, among the leading municipalities that commit to this effort, yeah. So the next one, looking into again knowledge and competency. Okay, this is keep on being repeating, and it seems that this is so among the core highlights by the expert. Yeah, so expert keep on stressing, yeah, that knowledge, yeah, and competency of maintenance workforce is very, very important. Okay, with limited knowledge, yeah, on landscape maintenance, sometimes, yeah, these maintenance workers, okay, will follow the stated procedure blindly. They just follow according to what has been assigned to them. Yeah, just follow it blindly. Therefore, it is undeniable that with specific knowledge, yeah, related to example, plant selection, yeah, plant health care, root growth, unnecessary practice can be avoided, where towards the end, effective maintenance and cost efficiency for landscape operation can be finally achieved. The fourth highlight by the expert is regarding the recycling, the landscape waste. This is also another important highlights that being highlighted by majority of the expert, because the expert emphasize that the landscape waste is not dirty waste. Again, the landscape waste is not a dirty waste, as it can be reused as a compostable organic item that helps to improve the irrigation soil condition of the plant material. Okay, giving example, one of the expert give an example of the Horizon Hill Johor, okay, a township developed under Gamuda land, okay, where they have a composting house project developed at this township, which a year ago. And this project has successfully produced organic compost in less than 6 months. So it's quite fast. So the application, what they use is that they apply effective micro EM technology, okay, to encourage the composting of the landscape waste dumping, utilizing microorganism, okay, that help to expedite the composting process. Okay, therefore, the results is that the reductions in 25% of fertilizer, the reductions of 25% of fertilizer used, okay, for their project. And this is very significant, as this able to somehow resulted to a reduction of landscape maintenance costs. Number 5, expert also highlighted on the consistency of the landscape maintenance program. Okay, majority of the expert agreed that a consistent or periodic maintenance operation could contribute to landscape maintenance cost reduction and cost efficiency. Okay, this is because periodic operation has proven to minimize the maintenance in long run, and eliminated the unnecessary works, due to plant growth, plant growth issues normally that may result in public park safety. Okay, so a proper, or what we call it, a periodic maintenance, able to somehow assist, assist to cost reduction. Okay, that is the highlight for number 5. And the final one is the application of modern technology for machineries and landscape maintenance tools. Most experts mention that modern technology for landscape maintenance tools and machineries is important factors that able to synergize to effective maintenance operation. Advanced technology in landscape maintenance, which specifically highlight on the maintenance tools and machineries, okay, able to somehow expedite the maintenance operation. So this is very important. So these are the 6 important highlights that able to somehow assist or accommodate to effective maintenance that finally bring about to cost efficiency for landscape maintenance. Okay, next, on the technology, highlights on the technology, since it is being repeated or being reminded by the experts that maintaining activities with the existence of tools and machineries able to somehow expedite the work, make it more faster, less use of energy, human resources use. Okay, so now we're looking into the technology versus cost efficiency. Okay, so the majority of the expert agreed, they agreed that modern technology employed in the operational maintenance practice able to somehow minimize and save maintenance costs. In terms of efficiency of modern machinery and landscape maintenance tools, it can assist the landscape operators in expedite their daily, their weekly, their monthly, even yearly routine. Yearly routine examples like doing tree pruning. Some of the localities conduct for every twice a year. Some of it conduct for once a year. Yeah, which further results in time saving. Okay, and effective maintenance practice. All right. And the number, as what we can see, yeah, definitely when utilizing the technology, yeah, the machineries, the tools, the number of labor, yeah, labor involved, yeah, in maintenance operation is smaller than the traditional method, yeah, the manual workforce. So this able to somehow result in cost reduction because less wages, yeah, paid for the workers. Okay, so this is also another cost efficiency practice. Okay, so the current implementation, yeah, of maintenance contract, yeah, that ranges between 2 to 3 years, yeah, able to offer a better maintenance opportunity. Why? Because landscape contractor, they can affordable, yeah, they can afford to provide investment in modern machineries and tools for maintenance if their contract is in longer period. So meaning that worth spending, yeah, worth spending to provide these facilities. Popular machineries nowadays that keep on being mentioned by landscape contractors is stump grinders, yeah, and wood chippers machine. Okay, so this further correspond, okay, to effective maintenance and cost efficiency in long run, yeah, in long run. So now we're looking into the criteria, yeah, the criteria for the sustainable landscape maintenance checklist, yeah, a review by the expert. Okay, again, yeah, being highlighted to you that 10 criteria has been developed, yeah, during the pilot study, during the pilot survey on phase 1 analysis, and bring about to that establishment again in phase 2 to get the final answer, or to get the final final verification from the expert, yeah, whereby this expert will ask to somehow give answer whether they agree, they disagree, or 50-50 neutral, or agree but with condition. Okay, agree but with condition. So these are the results. Okay, these are the results presented to you as what you can see. Some of it are excellently all agreed. Yeah, some of it just with condition, not saying that they don't agree. They agree, but conditionally, if factors like location, you know, the selections of plant material and so on being highlighted and implant into, yes, this able to work out. Yeah, this able to work out. And there again, yeah, team 1 looking into plant strategically, team 2, yeah, fertilize organically, team 3 soil and composting, team 4 water efficiency, team 5 pruning and shearing strategically, team 6, yeah, looking into pest and weed control, team 7 sustainable hardscape material, team 8, yeah, minimizing fuel consumption, team 9 sustainable drainage system, and theme 10, yeah, sustainable tools and equipment. Now I will somehow highlight to you the results, yeah, the discussions of the results obtained. Sorry, yeah. Okay. As you can see on the screen, yeah, majority of the experts, yeah, solidly agree with criteria 1A, D, E, F, H, and J. So majority of the expert also agreed, yeah, with criteria 1B, C, G, and G, yeah, and I, sorry. However, with conditional remarks, yeah, that for specific activity highlighted in these 4 criteria, important factor, including, yeah, condition of the existing plants, the location and placement of the plant should be prioritized. I'm sorry again. Okay, criteria 2 receive, yeah, much attention by the expert. Yeah, the majority of the expert have conditionally agreed, yeah, with the statement. Based on the expert knowledge, applying organic fertilizer, okay, instead of chemical fertilizer, okay, may incur the maintenance cost due to the higher price of organic fertilizer. Therefore, okay, experts suggested that a mixed amount of organic and chemical fertilizer is needed, okay, to support plant health and growth, because chemical fertilizer can offer a better nutrient concentration. Okay, so the next one, the expert also agreed, that on item 3A, B, and C, however, special remarks were being highlighted, for item 3A and B, okay, whereby expert, conditionally stresses that all leaves and branches, should decompose and ready, okay, as compost, before it could be properly applied on plants. That's it, just that. But they agreed. So significantly, criteria 4 to 10 received quite an excellent remark, okay, by the expert. And the majority of them agreed with all the criteria highlighted based on the thematic parameters highlighted in the checklist. So another important highlights is on the criteria 4, 4D, that demonstrate knowledge sharing by the expert 5 and 7 on the utilization of growing gel, super absorbent polymer set, industrial grade, for improving water use efficiency. So both experts have adopted this method for their project in KL, in Perak, some of it in Kedah, in Kedah, Sungai Petani Kedah. So this growing gel was added into new planting hole, as water holding materials, as water holding material. So by adding this growing gel, water can be retained for 3 days for every watering activities. So this is where the cost reduction comes in. Okay, so this added the newly planted plants to survive on site, and this application has somehow demonstrate an effective maintenance, with synergizing to cost efficiency. So as what you can see on the pictures, this is pictures shared by expert 5. So now we're moving on conclusion. So for conclusion, the phase 1 findings that were used to pave the second phase data collection and analysis have further answered all research question and objective designed for this study. So it can be concluded, that the current maintenance procedure is ineffective and a bit costly. So therefore, important highlights related to systematic planning, in park maintenance, further evidence a significant phase of landscape planning and design development to dominate the expert judgment on effective maintenance. Therefore, successful maintenance depends on the landscape design itself. Examples, the right selections of plant materials, to be planted at the right location, can alleviate, future maintenance operation. Other than a complete maintenance schedule, the expert highlighted also on the PPE. PPE is personal protective equipment, to successfully integrate workforce safety. This is able to link to effective maintenance practice and cost efficiency. Therefore, like avoiding hazards and risks through PPE implementation, able to accelerate the maintenance routine and staff competency in handling the maintenance operation. Expert also highlighted that for outsourcing landscape contractor work, getting a reliable maintenance contractor with the significance background can also contribute, able to connect, okay, their experience and knowledge and competency, able to further contribute to effective operational maintenance. Okay. Issues related to landscape waste, landscape waste are another significant highlight, okay, by majority of the experts, since tons of landscape waste, are produced every single year, okay. Therefore, efforts, example done by Perbadanan Putrajaya, or Gamuda Land, initiative to decompose their organic waste material as part of the compostable item, okay, able to somehow help to recycle the material and support the green agenda and sustainability. Okay. Advanced technology also has resulted in the innovation of new maintenance tools, okay, equipment, machineries to fasten the landscape maintenance operation. So large local authorities or municipalities, examples like Majlis Perbandaran Sepang, okay, or Perbandanan Putrajaya, they utilize the wood chipper machines, to support the recycling practices, and finally the consistency of the landscape maintenance program, landscape maintenance program also able to synergize to effective operational maintenance associated with cost efficiency. Okay, upon that conclusion, okay, there are a few recommendations derived from this study, and these include the suggestions of the sustainable landscape maintenance checklist. Okay, sustainable landscape maintenance checklist. Sorry again. That look into the 10 classification of themes, examples like applying native and local species in landscape design, able to somehow assist in effective maintenance because of this plant able to well adapt and well growth, and growth well on site, okay, by local species and native plants. All right. For 1B, landscape design should retain as much as possible the existing plants and vegetation. Okay. 1C, applying the less water consumption landscape design or xeriscaping. But for these criteria, experts highlight that the application of this design should consider the area, okay, the location plot, okay, and the suitable selections of plant material. So these are the detailed items highlighted under plan strategically. All right. For the focus or concentrated item 2, okay, under theme fertilized organically, okay, the suggestion here comes with applying mixed use of organic and chemical fertilizers to encourage the plant growth. Right. And the third one, highlighting on the soil and composting, okay, which to encourage recycling garden disposal, okay, and then effective practice use of mulching and applying soil aeration for much fertile, rich, and properly drained soil. Okay, so these are the recommendation and the criteria that has been verified by the experts. And then further, for theme 4, water efficiency. On water efficiency, it is suggested, partly of applying drip irrigation system, one for B, applying the root watering system, okay, some more for C, creating irrigation zone for efficient watering system, as well as the utilization of SAP, the industrial grade, able to somehow contribute to effective maintenance and cost efficiency for the landscape project. And the practice of rainwater harvesting is also another main highlights, that able to assist, in water efficiency that further, synergize to cost efficiency. Okay, so theme 5, highlighting on pruning and sharing strategically. Theme 6, highlighting on pest and weed control recommendation. Um, theme Theme 7, recommendation that highlights on the sustainable hardscape material. Theme 8, okay, highlighting on the minimizing fuel consumption, examples like choosing hybrid vehicles or alternative energy source for landscape maintenance tools and equipment. And Theme 9, highlighting on the application of the sustainable drainage system, for better surface management and control. And finally, Theme 8, suggestion to somehow highlight on the utilization of sustainable tools and equipment, utilizing advanced technology in maintenance, examples like wood chippers machine, to solve the problem of large dumping ground space, while at the same time, supporting recycling practices. Therefore, recommendation derived from this research, also highlight on the future research directions, that looking into landscape waste management and sustainable landscape design. So these are among the important highlights, through findings, of phase 2 analysis. Okay, again, highlight on the directions for landscape waste management and sustainable landscape design. Okay, so taking advantage, so with that slide, we are almost completing discussions on the presentations of the findings, for the study. And I would like to somehow express, my gratitude and appreciation to Institute of Landscape Architect Malaysia, ILAM, for the opportunity to participate in this research exercise and for awarding me and my teammates, for this research. So we wish also to extend our appreciation to all professionals involved, that helps us throughout this pilot survey and the semi-structured interview, during our data collection, session. And finally, to our employer, the UiTM, UiTM Perak branch, for giving permission, encouragement and support, to our research. So with these concluding remarks, I'll end my presentation with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Suriati. To all viewers, feel free to engage in the discussion with the researcher through the comment box below, and don't forget to screenshot your attendance in this webinar. Based on the presentation, we can learn that there are 6 components that link effective management with cost efficiency. Number 1, getting a reliable maintenance contractor, detailed scope of work in maintenance contract, knowledge competency, recycling the landscape waste, consistency of landscape maintenance program, and modern technology. In overall, the study suggests that all effective practice and consistent maintenance routine may further lead to the cost reduction of maintenance in the long run. Our research findings will be published on the ILAM website, so feel free to visit ILAM website for detailed information about the study. We hope the finding of the research can serve as a reference for all to continue developing our profession and contributing to the people's well-being. On behalf of ILAM, I would like to once again to thank Dr. Suriati and team member for conducting this research and sharing it with us today. Thank you everyone for joining ILAM Research Webinar Series 2021. And don't forget to like and share this ILAM webinar, and also to like our ILAM FB page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Assalamualaikum. Have a good day ahead.